What's up everybody, it's your girl Tanya. I am back with another video. It has been a minute and I'm basically just here at my desk just doing some schoolwork. I'm actually in the middle of uploading a discussion video and it's taking forever to upload, so I figured why don't I just like make a video for you guys while I'm waiting. So I've been wanting to make an updated review on Nightingale College just because it's been almost 2 years. By the end of the semester, I've been attending Nightingale for 2 whole freaking years. That is crazy to me. Like, time flew by, and I've been getting a lot more messages about people attending this school, and it's actually very like shocking to me because a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I watched your videos and it made me want to register at Nightingale, which I'm just like flattered because I didn't know that people like actually cared so much about what I had to say. But since it's been, like I said, 2 years, I feel like I should update you guys on what I think, because I think the last time I made a video, like a review, was the beginning of this year. So, and a lot has happened since then. There's been a lot of changes. I'm not gonna go like really into detail about like the structure of the program just because I don't know if I'm allowed to do that, to be honest. I don't know, it's a lot. But I'm gonna try to give you guys an idea of how it is, because a lot of people are asking like, how is it? How do you like it? How are the classes? How do you study? How's the material? Like, you guys have a lot of questions, so I'm gonna just try to like explain it as much as I can. So to be honest, I didn't really take prereqs at Nightingale. I took like maybe 1 or 2 prereqs that they made me retake, but most of all my prereqs I took at a community college here in Las Vegas. So I don't really know how the prereqs are. Like, a lot of people have been asking me about statistics, about algebra. I don't even know if they have, yeah, algebra, all the math stuff. I don't know, girlfriend. Like, I would suggest using like Chegg or using like Course Hero, like, or Khan Academy is really good for math stuff. YouTube, obviously everybody loves YouTube. So just, to me, I would just watch a ton of videos. Thankfully, I have my little brother who's like a mathematician, and he helped me get through all the math stuff. But thank God I'm done with that, because I cannot with the math. So basically those classes I don't really know. I took pathophysiology at Nightingale, and I took nutrition at Nightingale, and I took anthropology at Nightingale. So even though I had already taken anthropology, they made me take it again. I don't know why. But those are the 3 like prereq classes that I took, and it wasn't too bad. It's mostly like discussions. Like, this school is all about discussions. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm uploading a video for my discussion. So it's a lot of discussions. It's a lot of like busy work. The whole program is busy work, and what I mean by busy work is basically just a ton of assignments. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And even in the nursing courses, like for instance, the first nursing course you take is like fundamentals, 205, 225. Those are kind of, everyone has questions about that too. So 205 and 225 are fundamentals, but I think 205 is considered like intro to fundamentals, if I'm not mistaken. But to be honest, I feel like they're the same class. Like, because I took them together, and it was very difficult taking them together because it was basically the same material, just learned at different times. So I guess I should start by saying this. And in this program, they learn by concepts. So that's what they're all about. Concept learning is like their thing. And what concept learning is, it's basically like they introduce you to concepts. For example, gas exchange. You'll see that one a lot. You'll see like reproduction. You'll see mobility, patient education, like they'll introduce you to these concepts, and then they build on the concepts. So in your fundamentals class, that's your first time you see these concepts, and then they'll kind of like expand a little bit on it. You'll read on it. It's all over your book. You'll do concept notebooks. I know a lot of nursing programs do concept maps. This program does concept notebooks. So you're gonna do that. And then as you progress, as you get into the other classes, I think it's like 246 or 266 and then 366, basically like med-surg, maternity, psych. As you progress into the higher nursing courses, you're going to see the same exact concepts over and over and over. The only difference is that they're adding more information and then they're relating it to other fields. So they're relating gas exchange to maternity, relating it to pediatrics, relating it to psych. So at first I didn't like the whole concept-based learning, to be honest, because it was very confusing for me, because I didn't expect it to be like that. Like I expected to learn strictly med-surg, strictly peds, strictly labor and delivery. Like I expected it to be like structured in the way that I've seen other programs structured, and it's not. It's not. Okay, my thing is still loading. Oh my god, this is taking forever. This is part of the reason why I just hate uploading videos to discussions, because it takes forever. Anyways, what was I saying? Gosh, I lost track of my thought. At first I didn't like the concept learning. I was like so freaking confused, and I know a lot of you guys are confused, and that's why I feel so bad, because I get so many messages from people that just started or are in fundamentals, and they're like, what the hell, like I don't know how to study this, like I don't, and it's overwhelming because it's a lot of assignments but little learning. Like you feel like you don't know how to learn, like you don't know how to grasp the information, you don't know what structure to use. And girl, I've been there, done that. Like that was me all last year. Like I didn't know what the hell to do. Like I was like, what the hell am I doing? Like but slowly but surely I did kind of found like my own structure. Like I created a way to study material, and I created a way to learn the material. And to be honest, a lot of it is not from the resources that they give me at Nightingale. A lot of it is strictly things that I have found on my own. Lately I've been doing a ton of practice questions just because I'm getting closer to the end. I'm getting closer to the finish line, so I want to make sure that I am prepared for NCLEX. So I've been doing at least like 50 practice questions a day. And I know that sounds like a lot, but once you get the hang of it, it's really not. Like you go by them, you can knock them out really quick. So I do a ton of practice questions. I do flashcards. I use Anki, and I kind of want to make a video on Anki, but oh my God, it's like, it's so in depth. Like Anki is like a whole nother thing. So I maybe in the future will make a video. I just want to get more familiarized with it, because I do the basic, and you could do so much on Anki. So anyways, I'll talk about that some other time. But yeah, it's basically flashcards. You could do the same thing on Quizlet. You can even make your own flashcards. That's how I learn, is flashcards. I learn pictures, I learn audio. I don't learn by reading the textbook. I already know that for sure. So like I said in the previous videos, you have to find how you learn best. How do you learn? That's the number one thing. You have to find, how do you learn? How do you study? How do you grasp information? Once you figure that out, then you apply it to the way that they're teaching you. And I'm telling you, you're gonna figure it out. Like, don't stress. It's gonna be okay. So I guess this review on Nightingale, my 2 years, I feel that it was difficult in the beginning. And it was difficult because of the structure. It was difficult because of the concept learning. It was difficult because I was not in a classroom environment. It was difficult because I was being self-taught. It was difficult because there's a lot of online things, and a lot of people are not used to online. I mean, I've done online classes before, but I've never been 100% online learner. So yeah, it was difficult. I would say my first year was rough. My second year was a little better, for the exception of last semester, because last semester was hell. And then as far as clinical, I know everybody has questions about clinical. So I do clinical here in Las Vegas, right? Because I have like my clinical sites here in Las Vegas. But I know a lot of people that are joining this program are traveling, like they're traveling to their clinical sites. And that I've never done, so I can't really like speak on it, but I do read a lot of the Facebook posts on our group. There's a Nightingale Facebook group. If you are a student and you don't know about that, you should definitely join that. It's called We Love Nightingale. Definitely join that. You learn a lot. You get to see like what everyone else is going through, and it's kind of cool. It's like a little community, right? What I've seen is that people are traveling, and every semester it's a different spot. You don't go to the same location, and every semester you have to pay for your hotel and your food and transportation. You're basically on your own. You have to figure it out. So I would say that if you are a remote learner, which is what they call it when you're traveling, you should figure this stuff out ahead of time. Maybe find someone in your cohort that you can split the cost with. I mean, that's what I would do. Definitely, it's gonna be like a team effort thing. I think the more you make friends and the more you figure it out together is gonna be golden for you. That's another thing. I think that it's hard because this is an online program and you don't know all the people in your class and you don't know if they live in the same city as you. I do have to say, shout out to my nursing besties. You know who you are. I could not have done this program without them, and I'm so happy that I was placed in the same cohort as them, or I was placed in some similar classes as them, because we have helped each other out. And that's another big thing, is like, find someone to stick with. Like, find someone that you can like go to and like vent to and kind of like bounce ideas off, because girl, you're gonna need it. Like, it's hard to do this on your own, so you have to have like a little buddy like a little nursing buddy. And it's hard because in a regular like classroom setting, you would get to know your classmates and you would kind of make friendships and, you know, go from there. But when you're in an online setting, it's so hard to make friendships if you're freaking online. But that's what the discussions are for. Like, you can, you know, start talking to people, or like message people, or like that Facebook group, you can just ask people like, hey, I'm in, you know, Las Vegas, or I'm in Alaska, or wherever you're at, and see if people want to meet up for like coffee or study group or something. Like, community is everything. I feel like community is very helpful, especially when you're in school, because a lot of the times your regular friends are not going to understand your struggle, and it's good to have nursing friends that understand the struggle. So yeah, that's a tip for you guys. Make friends. I know it's hard, but you're gonna need those friends. Trust me, you're gonna need them. You're gonna need their help and their support and someone to go and vent to pretty much. So yeah, so I would say I'm gonna wrap this up. I feel like I've been talking too long, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I would say that overall, finishing up my 2 years at Nightingale, even though I did struggle a little bit, even though I get frustrated with the school sometimes because it's forever evolving, it's forever changing. Every semester something is different. Every semester they change certain rules, they change protocols. They're always changing it up, always. Like, every semester something changes. And in a way, I think it's actually good that they're changing, because that means that they're improving and they're taking the feedback that they're getting from previous learners. I'm saying learners because that's what they call them at my school. For some reason they call us learners. I don't know why, but they're taking our suggestions and they're putting them into practice. So in a way it's good. In a way it's good that they constantly are evolving and changing. So it's a good thing. And it's been a struggle, but I feel like I finally got the grasp of it, and I'm almost done. I have like 2 more semesters left, so I'll be done like in the summer. I'm finally getting the hang of it, and it's almost over. So basically, in a nutshell, you're going to struggle, and then as soon as you feel like you got the hang of it, you'll be done. I'm sorry, I'm so sarcastic sometimes, but anyways, if you guys have questions, let me know. I know sometimes I take forever to reply, but trust me, I will reply to you. Bear with me. You know, I got kids, I got school, I got life, I got mental breakdowns, I got so many things going on, but I love this little community that I'm building, and I'm so grateful for you guys, and I'm so grateful that you guys are starting your journey. If you have any questions, let me know. You can message me here, you can message me on Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram below. And just good luck to you guys. I love you guys so much. You guys are gonna be great nurses. We are all gonna be great nurses, and thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe. You already know. Don't forget to subscribe, girlfriend. Bye.